Throughout the history, many countries levied taxes to fill their treasuries or fund large projects. Here are some weird, atrocious, unimaginably funny tax systems that have existed. For example, China used salt tax to build the Great Wall. The gabelle was salt tax system prevalent in France, and it made the poorest to suffer the most. Rome used salt tax as an important tool to build its empire. In fact, the word salary comes from the practices of taking salt as payments. Russia introduces salt tax to replace existing taxes, and it led to a revolt. In colonial India, Britain levied heavy tax on salt, leading to Salt March and eventually to Indian independence. The window tax existed in some European countries as a way of taxing the rich and affluent. Window sizes and window count was seen an indicator of affluence, and attracted proportionally more taxes. Hence people started walling the windows to avoid taxes. This increased health problems and the taxes were slowly withdrawn. But window taxes existed for more than a century. In Persia, there was a tax on carpets proportional to their size or the quality. Many countries collected taxes also in kind, especially as labor. Usually governments use the taxes to fund large projects. Ancient Egypt used the labor to build large temples and pyramids. Labor has been collected from subjects in exchange of food, housing, etc. But this was a controversial one. This system had the same problems of barter system. The real value of labor is not determined by market. Often governments exploited the people by getting labor free of cost. In India, Muslim rulers had imposed jizya, a tax on non-Muslims. This was an arbitrary and hence was oppressive. At the same time, there was zakat, collected from Muslims. Paying zakat was seen as a way of purifying earnings. Harak was a tax on imposed Christians and Jews by Muslim rulers. In India, Portuguese colonialists levied zendi on Hindus. Ancient Rome used to levy taxes on urine, since it was used for industrial purposes. After all, does money stink? The beard, mustache, or even the hairstyles were taxed in different parts of the world. This practice was prevalent in places like Russia, Japan, Turkey, and Arabia. Even bribe was not spared. Bribe giver and bribe taker were both taxed as a punitive levy. Just imagine if we had such taxes today. There would be hairstylists who offer tax-saving haircuts, or a barber who is also a tax officer. Cookbooks would contain recipe for the best tax savings. And maybe a religion that is evolved just to avoid taxes. This video is assembled using code. The contents are researched. The images are AI generated and from the web. The video is generated without using any video editing software. Please leave your comments on what can be improved. Thank you for watching.